Hi, I'm Don Gay. If you liked last year's worst wrecks at Mesquite Rodeo, wait till you see what we've got for you this year. Of course, we started off with my favorite event, the one which always looks like a cowboy is just that much away from serious injury. And often he is. Just watch and see.
This is Mark Norman from Douglas, Texas, and a tough bull. Spotted Fever, Donnie.
Oh, whoa! Hand down the rope. He's in big
Spotted
trouble.
Fever is right
he's in
on
big
top
trouble.
of it. Wow.
I'm telling you now, when bullfighters move in, everybody's up on the fence. You can't say whoa in a bog hole. Spotted Fever will get your attention, but that's bull riding.
And you can see Mark Norman sitting there, lucky that he was able to get up and run out of the arena. That was very, very close. Spotted Fever.
Okay, let's watch right here. He didn't try. Now, that's what happened. You know, you think, oh, this poor guy. Well, he did it himself, Dan. Whenever you don't try, if you're going to get on, it takes 100% every time, and you'll have a lot less of those things happen to you.
Jackie Gibbs, the cowboy, and Johnny Rotten, the bull, Donnie.
Ivanhoe, Texas Cowboy's been to the national finals, and he's in trouble, in a hurry. He's hung up. He's got to get to his feet. David Burnham and Jimmy Anderson trying to move in right there. His hand comes out of that bull rope. Chaps are torn. Johnny Rotten coming
Still
back for more.
him. I don't know how many times we've seen that they get their hand hung up, and that one could have been much, much worse, Donnie, as we take another look at it.
Jumps out, makes that left turn. He just went over in there too far. Hung to him and got stepped on a little bit. Kicks his shaps loose. Boy, this could have been bad. The bullfighters trying to make that bull go straight. Finally, his hand comes out of the bull rope.
Brandy, one of the newer, younger bull riders here in Mesquite. Now it looks like he's ready.
I think he's gotten square down. Here we go. Bull is hard to ride. A lot of rock and roll. Made a good recovery there. He slapped him. He's in trouble. Down. Bullfighters move in. Bullfighter down. Ford Britt made a good save. Brandy was going to stumble and get run over. Wasn't gonna make it. No score for Brandy, but I guess he's just lucky to be walking away.
He got bounced around several times that time. Finally up over the back of Repo Man. Came out of that lucky tonight. No score.
Now let's watch his feet. Now right here, he made a good recovery. Back in the middle, boom, he slapped him. Left foot comes up, upside down, 1 point landing. A bullfighter just takes a shot right for Brandy. Now that is what a bullfighter gets paid for.
It's on Top Cat, and he is in trouble. Ooh, my Top Cat
caught him, hooked
right
him.
after him again.
Bullfighters have moved in. You see Jimmy Anderson right there. Pull that bull away, and he's not through yet.
My.
Cowboy nearly ran the wrong way. No score. His Top Cat clears the arena. Now he's got up on that fence, but I imagine he's out of air right now. Well, Dan, we'll take another look at this thing. Now the Cowboy's in good shape. Top Cat starts to the left. His hand's down on the side. Now really whipped him away from his hand. Now into his hand. He took too long. The bull is right there on him. Top Cat's really dangerous. Picks him up, hits him with those horns. That is a tough wreck. Tough way to make a living, Dan.
Danny Williams on Dark Vader. Danny's out of Denver City, Texas.
Stay out from down inside the spin. He's in trouble. He's been hit with a horn.
Couple of shots that time from Dark Vader, who's still looking for somebody.
Shirt. He's up and probably okay, but he's going to be a little bit sore. He took a pretty good shot to the ribs.
Danny Williams. I tell you see why this bull riding one dangerous business. Let's look at it again, Donnie.
In the well is where you don't want to be in a bull riding. Whack, hit the horn once, whack, hit with him again. Does get his hand out of the rope for him, but not very easy.
We're in chute number 3, Mike Collier, and he is on Red Rocker.
Has his work cut out for him. This bull is big and strong. Jerks him down right out of the chute. Reaches back. He's my goodness, he is whacked.
Still in trouble.
Keep moving, Cowboy. Good grief. Up and back in the chute right where he started from. Now, you don't think this isn't an instant replay for you?
I think he'd stay right there in the chute if you could, Donnie. Mike Collier, tough ride with Red Rocker.
Watching it back here. Whip down right out of the chute gate. No way he starts that ride. He's slinging his head back around. Bats it. Oh, my goodness. He got hit hard. Been around a long time. Danny's a good bull. He can have better days. He can spin. He can go straight and jump out of it. It's a little tricky. You always want to pay attention. See Vance pulling the old aftershave commercial. Wake up and ride. He's reared back. Gets by that pretty good. He needs to get a little better hold with his feet. Now, if Van Horn turns, he's in trouble.
He sure is.
He better get up. The bullfighters are trying to help him. Vance has got to get up off the ground. He's got to be hurt. He couldn't do it, and the bullfighters are trying, and he's still not out of danger.
Vance Boyd in a close call. You can see the other ones helping to him. Vance literally crawled over to that point in the arena. His right leg seemed to be hurt. Everybody moved in, bullfighters and everyone else, to help him. No score for Vance.
Trying to get Van Horn on out of the arena because Vance can't get up on the fence. Let's have a look back and see if we can see what happens here. And his left foot just bounces out the first jump. It's still bouncing. He's reared back. Now, it's okay as long as he's going straight. The minute the bull turns, reared back like that, he's down, hand hung. He looked like he was just stunned a little bit, or it could be a leg, and then he gets hooked, rolled up. You see Deacon Jones just come in there and literally grab the bull by the horns. He crawls away. Looks like he's going to be okay, or at least not suffer any further injuries, Dan.
Maybe one of the biggest stars here in Mesquite is Spotted Fever, and Tony Jones is on his back tonight.
Got a good ride started here. Bull turns back to the right. Now he starts back left. Tony's in trouble.
Yeah.
Boom, gets Laganis up and over.
Still
double reverse and
no.
gonna get it again.
Whoa,
get up
man.
and get out of there. He's all right, but ruined a new shirt.
I believe that hole in the back of that shirt, Donnie, is exactly from the horn of Spotted Fever that went right through there as we take a look at it again.
Another notch on Spotted Fever. 6 guns, comes out of here. Left foot comes up. Now watch Tony. He'll look off to the right, thinks he's going right. He goes left. He's in trouble. He's going to take the easy way out. He's going to get up on the chute. Ha! Spotted Fever said,
Yes.
wow. Turns him a flip. Bullfighters are right there. Now look at this bullfighter. Now watch Spotted Fever. He no more looks at that bullfighter than man in the moon. He goes right for that bull rider. That's where he stuck that horn. That was a tough night for that boy. We're going to pull for Radar. He's really had trouble, hadn't been to the pay window near as much as he'd like. He's drawn a good bull here. He's spurring with the outside. Go on, Radar.
Right.
Don't weaken. Keep going. He's spurring. Go on, Radar. Oh, me. Stepped right on the back of his neck. Man.
Radar Jordan, and it doesn't get any tougher than that. Gets stepped on right on the head. Donnie, what an exciting ride for Radar Jordan. See him being
Eyes
checked
already
out.
swelling up. That bull stepped on him, just mashed his face into that arena floor. See the Justin Healer checking him over. Bullfighter right there. And that's what I like about the bullfighters. Jerry Galloway he put the cowboy over there, just used his body as a shield. Luckily, Ozzie didn't really have anything more detrimental on his mind at this point. That has to hurt.
Radar Jordan was trying to beat a score of 82, and it was a very impressive ride for Radar. They're conferring about his score right now.
Didn't make it. They say no. Close, but just didn't get there. How disheartening. I was really pulling for Radar. Let's watch it back here now. Opens up, gets that left foot going. Okay, now he pulls him down, centrifugal force, sets back up. A lot of effort right there now. Watch this bull. Steps right on the back. Oh, me. That's really tough.
Slides up on that hand, trying to get his right foot down there a little bit. Top Gun giving him a little bit of trouble there in the chute. That's a lot to move around with your leg. Big bull, Top Gun.
Right foot bounce to right turn. He's down, he's hurt. He is
got
hurt.
Kicked there, Donnie, and he is down on the ground. You can see the clowns moving in and helping out. Charlie McDaniel still trying to get Top Gun out of the arena.
Got him out of the arena. Pickup men, bullfighters did a great job. Cowboys down. Medical units moving in quickly to see if let's see if we can see what happened while they're attending to him. Now, good position right here. Right foot bounces out. Now, on the way out, boom. His head just hit the ground. The bull's back foot came across and kicked him. I believe that the Cowboys probably just knocked out. Let's hope that's as serious as it is, Dan.
In shoe number 2, we have Bliss Mahan, and he is on Top Cat.
Dangerous bull. He really bucks hard. You can win the money if you can ride. Now he'll start rocking and rolling. Look at here.
Jumps
Boom, he's
there.
down. He stepped right on his head. Pulled him around. The bullfighters did a great job of moving that bull. He's up and walking away. That was close. He better go make sure all of his ears, fingers, and toes are still there. Top Cat was after him.
Right on top of him and kept trying to get him once he was on the ground that time. You see the other Cowboys protecting him there.
Let's watch, see if we can see it. Now, I want you to watch the bull's right foot now. Okay, here comes the rock and roll, and he'll go down. Boom. Now watch the bull's right foot. Steps right on his head, slides off, and then, you know, it's kind of like being in a fight and get the boots put to you. Wow. Look at that.
We will see if Buddy can make him work this evening. Buddy from Azle, Texas. Best score here this season is a 69, Donnie. This bull legend.
Well, he's tough to ride and tougher to get away from. He's okay there. Get your foot down. Oh, my goodness, he's hung. Oh, he's been hit. He's hooked. He's caught. Bullfighter's moved in. Gate man tries to help. Everybody, Buddy's walking back. It looked a little worse than it actually was. We see Deacon Jones made a great pass around the end of that barrel. Spotted Fever taking his toll again, Dan. No score, but everybody's up and okay. Spotted Fever leaving everything standing. We see the bullfighters come in now. Now, Spotted Fever is really dangerous.
My, Buddy Lewis.
Okay, look at his left foot. His left foot has come up. Now, he's trying to stay out of the way. Look at him looking over the side. His feet come out. He's hung. His hand come out. Boom. Now, that horn has got him scooped up. He's moving. Buddy knows. Keep moving. Just keep pumping. Bullfighter's right there. Gate man comes out and tries to make a little save there and does a good job.
Wow, on Spotted Fever.
Amazingly enough, none of the men you just saw was seriously hurt. And that's the key to rodeo, living on the edge, facing danger and being good enough or lucky enough to avoid it. Take bareback riding, for example. It takes skill, courage, and to avoid injury, a lot of luck.
He's about ready to go, Dan. Let's pull for Garland to break the ice. Well, I thought he said let's go. Okay, uh-oh. He's already looked like, oh my goodness, he nearly gets kicked. Oh boy, no score, but that's the best part. Whoa, he almost, look at the back of his hat. He did kick the back of his hat, just cut the brim off.
It may take him a week to get the hat off, Donnie. He did a backflip, landed right on his head. No score. I don't think he got him marked out any.
Watch the back feet now. Wow, Garland Sheds, you don't know how lucky you are, but now that's rodeo.
Shoot number 3, Mike Todd from Rock Springs, Texas. He's on Apache Well.
Oh, he's in trouble. Get your hand out of there.
Hung up there.
He is hung, and he's hung pretty good. You see him trying to get up, that rigging button, the pickup man trying to help.
Jim Gay right there to his assistance, trying to get Mike Todd's hand out of there.
All right.
Oh, my.
He's going to walk away from that. Got banged around a little bit, the pickup man.
No score.
My little brother, that was a good job. Saved him a chance of really getting hurt. Let's watch. Now, watch him try to jump up. Boom, that rigging hits him solid rawhide. Now, the pickup man sees he can't get to it. Now, what Jim is doing is lifting him up off the ground to take the pressure off the back of your hand to release that bind in that rigging. Comes loose, doesn't get kicked. Heck, he can try again. Pretty good little horse, Cotton Hill. Family man. Rodeo's on a weekend. Look a little weak at the gate. Check this horse, jump and kick. Cotton's making a good ride, got a good one start. Oh, his hand comes out of the rigging, has a blowout.
Cotton Hill, just a smile on his face.
Good attitude.
My.
Especially with a no score, Dan.
No score for Cotton Hill, but it was exciting.
A little bit weak on that spur out, but now this is really good. Look at this horse. Now that's just the kind you want to draw. Really kicks everything. Look at his hand, right, boom. Just jerks his hand out of the rigging, bucks him down. Cotton Hill.
This is Ty Carter on Oklahoma Hills down in Chute 2, Donnie.
He's got his work cut out for him. Little horse really tries to buck, comes around. Oh, he spurred over his neck. He's in trouble. Right on his head. That horse may have kicked him right in the back of the head, Dan.
It was for sure a one-point landing right on the head, and you can see he being attended to by the Justin Healer folks and lots of help out there as well, right on the head.
Now Ty reaches out, his right foot just comes up. He's gonna do all this for nothing. Let's watch the horse's back feet. Coming down, coming down. Just looked like a one-point landing, Dan. That's good news. That horse could have, if it had kicked him, it could really be a lot worse than this. Hopefully, he's just been stunned.
From Mansfield, Louisiana, this is Sundance Burleson on a horse called Teepee.
Sundance Burleson. Now that's a cowboy and a Western name. If I've ever heard one, we might have a Western ride started here. Oh my goodness, look at here. He's up,
Yes,
hey.
sir, I'm all right.
Well, a little stutter step there, the lights are on, but maybe no one's home yet, Dan.
Sundance Burleson Off early, it's going to be no score, but what a wild 4 or 5 seconds it was as we look at it again.
He looks good right here. I think I have an idea why he has the name Sundance. Just going rare back. Oh, 1 point landing. The horse slips and falls. Everybody's up and okay, though.
Robbie Vaccaro comes from Austin, Texas. He has Done Gone underneath him. Tonight, Robbie's 0 for 1 so far this season.
Done Gone's the national final horse.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
effort on the spur out. A blowout on the rigging and down for no score. Robbie Vaccaro.
He has a tough ride tonight. Robbie Vaccaro down early, no score, and he just absolutely blows out of there that time, Donnie.
Let's see if we can watch it back. Now look at the rear out. He gets him spurred out. One jump, boom, all the power, and a 1 point landing on his back out there.
Lauro Bond is the cowboy. El Paso, Texas is where he calls home. Saskatoon, the horse. So far, 70 points, the score to beat. Here comes Lauro.
Sling that gate open, got his feet up there. Saskatoon just running, kicking. This could be a wreck. He's trying to find a soft spot. You can tell it wasn't too soft.
I don't think he found one. Ouch, that hurts Lauro Bond.
Oh,
no score and legs everywhere. Trouble with the spurring action, but that's the least of his worries. Probably trying to catch his breath right now.
Now, Saskatoon normally bucks really hard. You can see he's not spurring him. Saskatoon thinks, well, maybe the pickup men are going to come in. Both feet on one side. He knows he's past the point of no return, and that has to hurt. Hit right on that shoulder in an awkward position.
Larry Godwin pulling on his hand. He is set to ride a horse called Strawberry Roan. 79 points, the score to beat so far. No qualified ride so far this season for Larry Godwin.
Look good on the spur out. Horse going to the left. He's got a good one going here. Spurs working for him, laying back. Uh-oh, a hand came out of the rigging. Oh, my goodness, look at him. He's okay.
Larry
How
Godwin.
lucky can you be?
Safe at home plate, but no score for Larry Godwin.
Wow. Okay, now, good spur out. This is what you call having a blowout. Now, spurring around, comes around the corner. Now watch, right here. Hands, boom, out of the rigging. Boom, kicks him. Flips up, just lucky. Did you see those hooves go by his head? Lucky young cowboy.
On the back of Bojangles, boy. I don't know if he was ready, Donnie, but here we go.
National Finals horse, he's in trouble. A lot of slack, he's looking for a way out. No score.
We've seen daylight before, Donnie, but that time we saw midday. Whoa, high in the saddle.
Now that is tall in the saddle right there. He's looking at that horse, throws his hands up, says, shoot, I'll come back next week. Bojangles, the National Finals horse, now didn't have his feet set. He was in trouble from the word go. Bang, rattly, bang, jerk your arm down on the ground. Wasn't real graceful either.
Half deck is the horse, and Garland Shed, the cowboy. Garland from Covington, Texas. He is 0 for 1 this year in bareback riding here at Mesquite.
Me. He's in big
Make that
trouble.
0 for 2.
Hit that fence, Frank McElvain. Now, I think he's going to get up. I don't think he feels very good.
In the words of Farron Young, hello, Walls. Boy, right into it that time. No score.
Now, he's going to go ahead and laugh. Now he's found out that everything's still there. He doesn't get him spurred out, turns upside down. We missed that, but that was a pretty solid connection. I love you, Farron Young.
And here comes Sandy Kirby on Sorrel Top, Donnie, out of chute number 1.
Well, it's a good horse. Now, he usually goes straight, and then he'll turn back to the right and make a tight little circle. Sandy has a good shot to win some money here. Got a good one going. Good spurring action. Now, look here. He just kind of reared, but Sandy's in a little bit of trouble. Wow, slam dunk.
No.
Oh, he's hurt. He is down. That had to hurt. Frank McElvain driving the horse away.
My.
Monty Henson and Justin Healers go out there. Sandy's brother Butch is one of the Wrangler judges, judging the rodeos for one of the first men there. Sandy is down. Wow.
Boy, Donnie, he is no kid either. That's no 18-year-old body taking a beating like that. Sandy Kirby, wow.
Hubbard, Texas cowboy. Think he just knocked the air out of him. We hope that's as serious as it gets, but rodeo is tough.
While the rough stock riders get most of the attention, the men who really put their bodies on the line are the bullfighters. Often they're referred to as rodeo clowns, and while their job seems to be entertaining the crowd, it's really to protect the bull rider. And it may be the most dangerous job in rodeo. Watch and see if you agree.
This is Jimmy Schuster on Gunslinger.
Good bull. She'll turn back to the left. There it comes. Jimmy's in trouble. Feet were sliding. He got back off of that rope. Now look at David Burnham move in there. Then Jimmy Anderson. The bull had no shot at that cowboy. That's just what you like. Bullfighters par excellence here at Mesquite, Texas.
Well, David Burnham starting to go to work for us here, Donnie, with Jigsaw now in the arena.
Pulls him up. He better hurry.
Whoa.
He nearly didn't get around that barrel a little bit. David Burnham talking to Jigsaw like, now I'd like to know what's going through their mind right now. Time out. Time out. He doesn't understand, David. He's not going to understand.
Jigsaw seems to be listening to him there just a little bit. Time is back in now as David starts to roll the barrel around.
Take a roll out the barrel. Now David has to go pick up his make-believe friend out here. Old Simon Legree, the clown dummy. He better hurry because Jigsaw doesn't like clowns.
Gave the clown a shot and still now looking for David.
And Jimmy Anderson trying to keep their attention. Now they'd like to set this up for a jump. But now Jigsaw, he knows the deal here. David Burnham is talking to him again. They're going to try to tout him to go around this barrel. He's going to try to pick up your friend and get your hat and then go around the barrel. Now,
I think I'd leave the hat.
All in a day's work, Dan. It's all in a day's work. Oh, oh, oh! That's what you call getting close to your business right there. David Burnham making sure that somebody else is trying to help him.
He's ready to go, trying to get the bull ready to go.
Well, he's going to get a backward start. I think he's got that gate pushed open. Mike's going to try to stay with it. Never no shot. That bull is after that bullfighter. He's got the bullfighter down. Kirby Burney. A little bit of a misstep. Jigsaw puts everybody in their place. No score for Mike Friend. Jimmy Anderson moving in. Round that barrel. This is some good bullfighting here. You don't want to be in Jigsaw's way. He said, hey, just because I don't have any horns, that doesn't mean that I'm not serious. Jimmy Anderson running, yes! Now, Jimmy knows he's done something extremely hard to do. The flying jump over one of those bulls, a little bit of a mistake on your step off, and it's not like get your pole and go back down the track. It can get real interesting.
A little bit of the old side scissor kick, I believe they used to call that, Donnie. They used to be hard enough just jumping over poles doing that, let alone a bull named Jigsaw.
They're going to move this bull up. Frank McIlvaine Sr. in the barrel that's already been decimated by the bulls. He's going to put it down. Bull hits the barrel trying to get to Jimmy around that barrel, using it as a balance point. Say, hey, take that. Needs to keep that, get that barrel pretty close, because if you're going to use that barrel as a stepping stone, you have to be about that close. Now that'll work right there. If the bull will come to you, here he comes. Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh, boy. Now that takes nerves of steel.
And Ford Britt looks like he's lining up to jump on Top Cat.
Use that barrel propel. Oh, he's in trouble. Wow, hit right in the bread basket. He gets up, he's moving off just like he's going to need some trailer hitch repair, Dan. Wow.
Walking a little gingerly. Salute.
Uh-huh.
See Van Horn getting the barrel rolled right towards him, and he'll take just so much of that.
Brian Martin's going to leave the sinking ship with Frank McIlvaine still in it. Van Horn's taking control. Frank McIlvaine Sr. says, okay, let's fight, let's fight. I don't think he means it. Somehow I don't think he means it.
I believe if Van Horn heads back his way, Frank will disappear quickly back into the barrel.
There's a nice family portrait. Frank McIlvaine Jr. standing. Frank McIlvaine Sr. visiting. Little Frank jumps the bull. Nice little tag team operation.
All in the family. Frank Jr.
getting a little bit
close.
more. And how they stop is a real work of art, actually, because it takes a lot of nerve and a lot of timing.
Doug Wiley looks like he's getting ready to do a jump here, Donnie, on Gremlin.
Use that barrel for a catapult, get all the way over. Oh, standing right on his head, look out. He gets out of that one in great shape. That's not a bad idea, Doug, because somebody was watching over you. Sails his hat at him, and that's the way you sell a rodeo at Mesquite, Texas.
I think we've got another look at it coming up here, another angle, Donnie.
Now this is what really would take some nerve. Could you imagine doing that? Oh, it didn't work, my goodness. One step too short. Whoa, Deacon Jones nearly slipped and now he gets hit in the back.
Deacon Jones.
Big John does him a favor and lets him off. Deacon Jones says, hey, now if y'all don't enjoy that, that's about as close as I can get to my work, Dan.
Frank McIlvaine Jr., he's going to try to jump this bull, Donnie.
Gremlin standing there. Now you got to get your speed up. Use this barrel to help you get. Oh my goodness, in trouble. Frank Jr. did not get any speed up. Limping away. Seemed like he's hurt his knee a little bit. Frank McIlvaine Jr. He needs to work on that getting up and over. Not hurt a bit playing with the crowd. That's about like Frank McIlvaine.
We have a Cajun Cowboy in chute number 2. Has his hand ready. It's Steve Poole. He's on Jigsaw.
Quick moves. Good effort by this cowboy. He's in a little bit of trouble, hanging on.
Oh.
It's right close. I don't really. Ow! Our clown just got nailed on those chutes. Other bullfighter moves in. Jigsaw has run everything out of the road. Clown might be hurt. He's not come down off of the fence. Cowboy Steve gets his hat. See, the bullfighter took a direct hit in the back. We'll see if we got a score.
No score, Donnie. They're not going to give him one, and it's a shame. Steve Poole made a couple of nice recoveries as we look at it again.
Really bearing down, whip to the right, back to the left. He grabs for everything he's worth. Now he's hung out here to the right, gets out there, just loses it. Right ahead of the whistle, Squatty Thompson makes his move right there. Now watch this. Ooh, whoa. Direct hit right against those steel chutes. That could have been really bad. You see Squatty, he's limping a little bit okay.
As a former bull rider, I can say I owe my life to those guys in grease paint and baggy pants. But now turning to what's often called the classic event of rodeo, saddle bronc riding. You get a little more advantage here than in bulls or bareback riding. You've got a saddle and a bronc rein to help out. However, you make one small mistake and the results can be painful.
Getting things all squared away, just about ready.
Big black hat, C.J. Rogers' trademark as he heads out on Wolf Creek.
Takes a run, puts his head down, gets your feet going, CJ. He's lost some rein. He's in trouble. Oh, he crashed that fence. That hurt.
C.J. Rogers, Donnie, I was going to say before he started to ride, C.J. has had more than his share of bumps and bruises here in Mesquite, Texas.
He is down. That horse, when he broke, he took a little bit of a run. No score for CJ. Now watch, he's holding that rein. Watch what happens to his rein right here. Boom, jerks some rein about 3 foot. It slid all the way up, lifted him up out of that saddle. Now watch his head hit this fence. Right into one of those steel bars. That has to be a tough one to get over.
John McDonald getting set to ride down in chute number 1.
Rambling man starts out. John's in trouble. Boom! Stepped right in his face, Dan. Oh my goodness! I hope it was a glancing blow. I mean, he's getting some blood there. The judge run out there first one to him, moves him out of the way. They're calling for the paramedics.
Take another look, Donnie. Looks like the back left hind foot.
Just comes right down. Boom! Just a crossing blow. Just lucky that it slid off, and hopefully it's superficial. We'll get a word on that in a minute.
Jeff Stringer, the cowboy, Lonesome the horse. No qualified rides this season for Jeff. He is 0 for 3. Let's pull for him tonight.
Draw's good. He's got a national finals horse called Lonesome. He's tipped in the saddle, and he's in trouble. Wow. And a ruined hat to boot. No
Jeff
score.
gets up shaking his head. That happened in just a split second. He looked a little out of control there, Donnie, kind of setting sideways. All of a sudden, Lonesome
Let's see what his left foot's doing there, because he was kind of tipped off to the right. His feet are behind him. And then the horse just changed directions, and you see the power that those broncs put on you. Just barely does get that hat pulled up from around his ears.
No score for Jeff.
Saddle bronc riding, he could be the season leader. He comes here quite often. He's got a lot of potential. He's just starting to get the confidence that he can win, and a good start. Okay, get up, get up. Oh, my goodness, just stood him up just a little too much. almost close, but not close enough. No score for Gary Gibbons.
And I mean, he got pounded right on the face for his trouble that time.
Look at the spur out. Now that's great. Okay, now lift on your rein setup. He just got stood out there a little too tall on the saddle, just a little bit.
Jason from DeSoto, Texas.
Whoa, rears out, falls out, foot's hung in the stirrup. Oh, it does come out. Jason rolls over. You see he doesn't have a boot on. It comes off, luckily. He's up. A couple of sore spots, but all right. He'll get a re-ride. He gets to try that again, Dan.
I don't believe he's ready for one right at the minute. Look at that.
Wow. Horse just rears out, misses his feet, falls down, foot hung in that stirrup, nearly stepped on, close, but it's all right. Well, it's very seldom that you have to step up to get on your horse in the buck and shoot. 8-foot gates, honeysuckle rose right at the top of a big horse, but an unusually big cowboy. Rocky's pretty big for a bronc rider. He's in trouble.
Just had trouble, Donnie, getting things started. He's holding his right wrist.
I think he broke his arm.
Sure looks like it. Rocky Ogletree in a great deal of pain. He got off of there early. No score. You can see Rocky and the people attending to him right down on the arena floor. No score for Rocky Ogletree.
Well, you can see him holding his arm. He's holding that rein there. Let's see if we can see what happened. That's his rein hand. He's in a little bit of trouble right there. Now, he just seemed to jump, stuck that arm out there, and I couldn't tell whether he did it while he was riding or whenever he hit that ground, but he's in pain. He looks like he thinks he may have fractured that arm. We'll get a report just as soon as we can.
Getting things slid over there, making sure everything just right. You can see the other cowboys all helping out. He's ready to go. Whoa!
High jump. Spurred him out tall in the saddle and down early.
Looking for a place to get off and comes up limping. Merville McDonald will remember this night. What a huge leap out of there. No score for him tonight.
The high rear out, reaches up to spur him out. You saw he lost that spur out. The judge had thrown the flag. Not the best way to dismount, but don't let him step on me, Mom. I'll change jobs.
And Bud's credit's very impressive. The 86 world champion. He's qualified for the NFR 10 times. Most money won in saddle bronc riding in a single season, over $100,000.
Good fella. Peter Gunn. Oh, he's going to fall. Bud gets up out of there. He'll get a re-ride, get a chance to do that again, but he's up and all right. Bud Monroe.
A very close call. Yes, Donnie, indeed, for him tonight. He's shrugging his shoulders. I don't know what happened.
He said, I don't know why he did that. The horse never has done that before. Jumps out, turns into a spin, just rears up. Now, the horse falls to the side. Look at Bud. Reaches out to the side, turns his toes in. Gary Hempstead coming in to help him get up. That was close.
There in chute 6. Mike Godfrey from Arlington, Texas is on Tomcat.
Whoa, in trouble.
Whoa.
In trouble quick.
Throws a little dirt down, eats a little dirt, and Tomcat won that one tonight. No score, big smile on the face of Mike Godfrey.
Look at that left stirrup. He's lost that left stirrup right there. No chance, no score, no money. That says it all.
Robbie Vaccaro is on the back of Reckless Red. Robbie's from Austin, Texas. He's 0 for 3 so far this year in the saddle bronc riding.
Bad horse. He's reached down. Looked like he disqualified. Ouch! Oh, he hit hard, Dan. He's hurt. He hit right on his face in that arena. Watch
Robbie Vaccaro, and
they need to watch him. The pickup men are trying to get that horse caught. We see the cowboys, the Justin Healer, and the paramedics are on their way to Robbie. He hit that ground. I think he's all right. You see his boot laying there. It hung in that stirrup and gave him a whiplash effect, and his face was the first thing to hit the ground. You see a tough cowboy getting up and going to go ahead and walk away. Robbie Vaccaro, he's up and all right, and that's good.
Young man we've talked about a lot this season. Donnie just having tough breaks as we look at this one again.
Okay, spurs him out. Now he reaches and double grabs. His rein was too long. He's lost his, watch this left foot, boom, right on his face. And let me tell you how that does hurt. Tough cowboy, Robbie Vaccaro, is taking his lumps, handling it like a cowboy. When he took the measurement on that rein, it's going to be pretty long. This horse is supposed to put his head down. The rein measurement's very important. If you take it too short, you can be pulled over the front, going over the dashboard, they call it. If you take it too long, you can go out the back and run the risk of hanging up in the stirrup. High jump, hit on the back of the gate. Jason has a look of alarm, but now I think he's a little bit of relief. My goodness.
Alarm, I guess. Jeff Stringer and Sheepherder went straight up in the air, and Jeff off the backside for no score, but glad to be out of this one.
Of course, rears out, spurs, and just dumps him off over backwards. Just dumped him completely out of there. Wrong Way is aptly named. You never know what this little horse is going to do. He can be tough. CJ knows how to ride. Got a good one started. Come on, CJ. Get back a little. He's a little tip forward. Lost the stirrup down. Look out, CJ.
CJ Rogers in a position we have seen all too many times with him. No score for CJ Rogers tonight. A little bit shaken up. A tough cowboy. I can say without even knowing that CJ will be back. It looks like he got the wind knocked out of him a little bit there, Donnie, and no score for CJ as we look at the replay once again.
Yeah, let's see if we can see what happened, Dan. He spurs him out. Wrong way, really bucking good. Now look at CJ's body. He's a little tip forward. Now right stirrup, he lost it, tried to get loose. He hit right on his back, and that horse jumped right over the top of him. CJ has probably gotten the air knocked out of him. You see he's up, coming back thinking, boy, I could have won first place. I'm okay. Dad, burn it. Let's get the money next week.
Herman Brune coming out of chute number 3.
Big John going across the arena. Herman's a little bit behind him. Turn. Whoa! Look at here. Front row seat for Herman Brune. He is down right in somebody's lap in the box seat area. Hit that wall hard. And one of the spectators is easing over there. They're hollering for some help. That had to have hurt.
I mean, right between those rails, and he caught a post as well.
He had to be going 25 miles an hour in an awful sudden stop.
Looks like the post on, he just caught him from the waist down. Wow, what are the odds of that happening?
Let's look back here and he's riding him pretty good here. I mean, he's a little bit behind and pulled kind of forward just a touch, going across. Now the horse just changes directions at the fence and kind of zigs, and Herman, I think he zags. Let's check it out right here. Now he's a little tall on the saddle right there, and that saddle came up, hit him right in the posterior, and I mean sends him flying. Look at here.
Whoa.
Crash. It's lucky he is getting up and around in there. That could have been very serious.
While the rough stock events seem to produce a lot of spectacular wrecks, don't think the timed events are without risk. Trying to bulldog a 1,000-pound steer or rope a 400-pound calf or make a 180 at high speed around a barrel is not for the faint-hearted.
Sandy Hatfield from Fayetteville, Arkansas, the home of the Razorbacks.
Whoa!
Ooh, Donnie.
My goodness! Uh-oh, her foot's hung in that stirrup a little bit.
Oh my!
Horse stepped on her leg a little bit. She tells the cowboy there she's all right.
This shows you, Donnie, how serious every event here is at the rodeo. Crowd gets
All right,
nice
now watch this horse. Watch his back feet just slipped out from under him. Horse goes down. She's got her leg pinned. Foot caught in the stirrup a little bit. Now the horse gets up. Ooh, steps right on her leg. Moves up. She's all right. She's just wondering about her horse right now. Waves to the crowd. Lucky. Very lucky.
Hatfield. She'll be back. Closest to you is the Hazer, a very important part in steer wrestling. And on the far side is Keith Newberg, a good shot at Keith. And I'll tell you what.
That's a pretty good fall. And if you notice, the Hazer is a bulldogger, Larry Smith. These guys help each other. It's a pretty fair game. These guys, you get a lot of good information. You see this back, he's a little bit late. He's driving Larry Smith, keeping him running straight. He just got down a little bit late and missed. And there's no way that feels good at all.
You're looking across the principals here, and Bobby Scott is the main man right now. His time is next in the steer wrestling, 7 seconds to beat. A little late out of there as well, Donnie.
Borger, Texas Cowboy. Uh-oh, Houlihan. The steer just almost went over. Tipped him. That was what we call a Houlihan.
Ended up right on his face. The steer is all right, and so is Bobby, but all for naught. No score, no time for Bobby Scott.
You watch it back here. Now, this is kind of what I guess Greg Louganis would call a busted dive here. The get down, make the stop, his feet went behind him. Steer tripped over. Now, normally that just goes on. They just didn't finish that Houlihan quite out, but that's good for the cattle and the cowboy both. David's a good cowboy, rodeos extensively in the Texas-Oklahoma area. Down here at Mesquite, he's a good farrier, shoes lots of horses, works out, great shape for a cowboy. Having to run a long ways down the arena, makes,
My. Down he goes. David Hartwig having a tough time tonight. Now he's on the wrong side. He would just assume this was over, Donnie, I believe.
Well, you see him pulling that rope behind him, trying to make his horse back up a little bit, but it's not really all his horse. That calf's kind of around there. David could have gotten himself in better position. Now the calf's going to kick him. That's what you call insult to injury. Now get the leg down there. Go ahead and make the tie where at least it's official and he doesn't get up before that 6-second time limit. Rolls him over to make sure. He's had enough tonight.
David puts those hands about halfway up. That's plenty, he says tonight. One of those nights you'd like to forget when it comes to calf roping. Took him a long time. Going to be somewhere in the 30-second range for David Hartwig tonight. Going to keep him out of the money, Donnie.
Well, we heard those horns go off. I think he got in just under the gun. There is a 35-second time limit or you're disqualified all the way down the arena. Now, boom, he just hung his foot in the ground, falls down. Boy, they'll be ribbing him tonight, the rest of the calf ropers. We saw the finish of that. David will be glad tonight's over.
The man closest to you is the hazer. His job to keep the steer running straight down the arena. Cowboy on the far side, that is Marty Wade.
My goodness, that steer cut to the left. The horse handled that pretty good, but Marty was a little bit tipped out of position and just flipped over the top of that steer for a no time. Steer cuts in front. The hazer came a little bit soon. There's nothing easy about rodeo. RD's a youngster. Fills out that shirt pretty good.
He got a late start.
Late start. He's kind of out there by himself. The hazer just really didn't do a very good job. He throws a little dirt at the steer. Not going to make any difference. No time.
Looked like he caught a horn, Donnie, in the chest. A good shot as well. We'll see in the replay.
Okay, he's dropped his reins. Horse running free. Hazer was nowhere in sight. Just inside horn slipped by. He looks up and says, "Hey, where's my hazer? I got a helper out there." Doesn't have much to say. Lets action speak louder than words. Cowboy knows how to steer wrestle. He's got a, oh my goodness, he really took a chance. He knew it. The hazer was late, steer was to the left. He reaches out there and that steer rears up and hits him, and that has to hurt. No time.
You can tell by looking at Bob, that's still hurting. No time. Wow.
The hazer was just late. You see Bob trying to just do it by himself. Champion cowboys will try that. It didn't work tonight.
Alvarado, Texas cowgirl Connie Graham loses her hat, causes her some problems. Looked like Donnie lost her concentration.
Broke her line of sight there, and she kind of had to pull up, really confused the horse. He didn't know why she did it. Goes ahead and brings out the whip. Oh,
Connie.
Rodeo is tough on everybody, barrel racers included. Now she's telling her horse to whoa, but the horse says, "Hey, I got to finish this run." He's going to go ahead and take on out to the far end of the arena. Look up and going, "Oh me." Let's see if we can see what happens. Now she brought that bat out, and she probably shouldn't have done that until she was well on her way home. Went to change, just slipped out of the saddle. That wasn't the horse's fault. That was her fault, and that was a one-point landing. And I bet she doesn't do that anymore.
Now, just in case you haven't had enough spills, I'd like to end with my favorite event, the bull riding.
Well, Rambo's not been qualified as one of the top upcoming bulls. He's in trouble early. Left-hand turn. Rambo gets another victim.
And it happened very quickly.
That boy just got hurt. He is hurt.
He was just standing there, and the bull came right at him. Rambo caught Paul Williams unaware and caught him straight on. As you can see, Rambo right now still looking around the arena. They need to check and get him moved out of there. Let's take another look at this, Donnie.
Well, now, Rambo jumps out. Paul in trouble early, gets loose. Now, you get up and run. He gets up and he takes off running, and then he gets behind the barrel, trips. Now, he just stops and stands there. That bull comes back and gets him. you know, runs over him. This is nobody's fault but his own. You hate to see a guy get hurt, especially whenever you can't, you know, you're not supposed to get hurt. I mean, just a freak accident.
That is Dark Vader right there, and Dwayne Cooper, the man of the hour, he's on his back.
Got a good cowboy, a good bull. Now there's the left spin. It's away from Dwayne's hand.
Yeah,
he's going down inside, Dan.
whoa.
He's going down inside.
Oh,
got to get up
man.
and keep moving. Down in the well. That is a bad place for Cowboy to be. Dwayne's limping off, but maybe it looks like he's probably all right. He got stepped on the way down. Tough place to be. Dwayne Cooper got close. Would have been a high score.
Dwayne may be one of the best 6-second cowboys in the world, Donnie.
We've
He's
seen
always
him start
right there.
a couple of them tries really hard, and his inside foot just came up behind him, whack with that horn. Now let's see here. Looked like a front leg stepped on his leg as he crawled out from underneath.
Looking at a personalized glove there of our next cowboy coming up as he's getting it wrapped in there securely on the back of Destroyer. Larry Snowton is the cowboy from Paris, Texas. He's 0 for 1 so far here this season in the bull riding.
Well, I hope he's all right now. He's pulling on that rope because we pulled that thing up tight and then he let a lot of rope slide through his hand. I don't know whether he really intended for that to happen. Some of these young guys get a little nervous and don't get things right in the chute, Dan.
Here comes Larry. He's on Destroyer.
Look at that rope slip out of there.
Sure
He's
was.
in trouble. Get up, get up, get up.
Oh,
Keep moving. Look at the
Destroyer.
bullfighter. David Burnham, the guys are right there, right when it counts. No score for Larry. Hitting the dummy. Now, Destroyer is mad. David Burnham moves in there. They see Larry's okay. Now they'll go to the business of bullfighting. A no score for Larry.
Boy, Donnie, you called that one before it even started. That bull
His
rope.
his rope just slipped across his back. Let's watch and see what Larry hadn't figured out how to get away from that barrel yet. But if that bull comes to it, let's watch here, and let's watch his rope. Right here, pulls it over, his hand comes all the way to the side, turns him out of there now. The bull's got him down, stood on his leg. That's why he couldn't get up. He thought, why didn't he get up? Well, the bull was standing on his feet. He couldn't get up. The bullfighters have to really stand there, but Larry's all right.
Jay Cochran from Granbury, Texas. He is on ever ready, and here we go.
Unridden in 87, still unridden. Boom, that was a hard hit. Just Bull's head hit Jay in the chest. Just lucky it wasn't in the face. Ever ready, still unridden in 1987. No score for Jay Cochran.
No score, and he got bounced around for his troubles.
Watch the power, kind of slides him back right here. Feet came loose. Boom, if that hits you in the face, it's broken jaw and soup for dinner. Nearly got stepped on. Comes away in pretty good shape, still with a no score.
And here comes Paul Krause on Johnny Rotten.
Good bull, makes that left turn. You got to be ready for it, though. Paul is out of there in a hurry.
Not ready.
Uh-oh, look out, look
here
out.
Comes Johnny Rotten.
That'll get your adrenaline running. Looked like he may have stepped on him just a little bit. Paul Krause is really trying to get over to the fence. He seems to be holding his hip. Gets over there. He might ought to look and see if Johnny Rotten's gotten out of the arena yet.
Boy, as big as this arena is, Donnie, some places just no time, no place to run.
Now, he's looking out of there. Didn't look like he gave 100% into this. Didn't look like his heart was really in it. Now, check the expression on his face here, Dan. That lets you know that bull riding is not always as fun as it seems. Now, we can't really tell, but it looks like that one of the hind legs of Johnny Rotten may have stepped on him. Well, the rap sheet says should be a left turn from this bull. Tony's going to have to weather that. Big jump, left turn. Right foot slipped out. He's hung up. The bull's got him down. Oh, my goodness. Bullfighter moved in. Another bullfighter down. Jimmy's back up. They opened the gate and let him out. See if everybody came out of that all right. Bull rider up on the fence. He could have just grabbed that on the way down.
Tony Jones shaking his head.
My goodness, no score on top of all of that.
That was a complete flip in the air, as we will see
Okay,
here.
watch his right foot. Right foot slides back down in the well. He's almost hung. Now, bullfighter moves in. Jimmy gets catch. Oh, my goodness. Now, that is a one-point landing. People don't want to see you get hurt, but if they do, they don't want to miss it.
Mike Yancey set to go on Godzilla.
This bull is kind of hard to ride. He'll turn back sometimes. He's real inconsistent. Get started down through there. He's kind of having trouble staying in control. He's in a little bit of trouble there. The bull turns to the right. Uh-oh, the foot race is on here. Whoa, my goodness, look here. He just runs him over, smooths him out a little bit. he's up and away. He's all right. You know, in football, you got a coach to tell you that you're not fast enough.
That's
How about that?
Not a race you want to get into every day. Not many of those that you can win, Donnie, with the bull.
Yancey, Godzilla going down. Now, the ride we know we're not really worried about here. He's going to take the fall. Now, he gets completely away from him. He thinks, well, I'm going to run a little bit. Now I'm going to run a lot. Now I'm going to, oh, my goodness, can you imagine? You know, a guy really should just go ahead and faint, but that would ruin your macho cowboy image.
Bull has a history of hanging up guys that ride left-handed just as Greg does. Okay, Greg, let's ride old Sherman. In good shape, Dan. Little to the outside now. Oh, slammed down, stepped on hard. Had to knock the air out. Cowboy out there to help him to his feet. Get out. You can see he is completely out of air. Sherman, he said, I taught another in the lessons of hard knocks here. He's trying to get his air back.
Greg Roberts, a rough ride on Sherman, trying to inhale still.
Now look good, his left foot stayed, and then he puts him back down there, looked real good. Sherman just beat him around the corner of that third turn, right in the back of the kidneys, and that is about 1,600 pounds of beef on the hoof, and that was right in the middle of his back. That has to hurt.
This is Cole Tyler, and he has drawn Robin.
Good little bull, jumps and kicks. Wow, oh my goodness, stepped on hard.
I mean, right on the chest.
Now, he's got up and made that move, but that was purely reaction. He is hurting and hurting bad. All this air out here, and I don't think he's getting any of it.
Let's take one more look at this, Donnie.
Well, Robin just kicks out of there. He never had a hold with his feet. He's down right in underneath him and a direct hit. That boy was hurting.
Well, you can't get on this bull without having a little bit of a nervous feeling. He's got a real rap about putting you down in the well, what the bull riders call it. That's inside the spin. And if he goes down in there riding right-handed, he's liable to hang up. Here's that left turn. Stay out of there, buddy. He's looking out. He's looking out. He's going to ride it. Stay out, buddy. Oh, no, he's down in. He's hung up. Bullfighters move in. The bull jumped out of it and really saved it. A terrific wreck fixing to happen right there. Now, he was really in a storm. The bull jumped out, went the other way, and that was a big help.
Donnie, we were looking at a high score potential written all over that. Buddy fighting all the way to stay out of there. No score for him.
Let's watch it back here. Now, watch Buddy's head. Bull turns back, starts down in there, and he looks to the outside. Now, he gets out, and then he looks right back down in there, moves right back down just the place he just came out of. Now he's hung. Stand on your feet. Bullfighters are moving in to get in their position. The bull jumps out. Doctors are checking Buddy out. He looked like he might have got a horn behind the ear, but it could have been worse than that.
Mark Compton on Thundercat.
Got a pretty good one started. Starts around to the left. Turquoise glove, matching shirt. Whoa, ow, he slammed down hard. Look out, Mark. I mean, that is insult to injury right there. Mark Compton, he gets up. He looks like he ought to be hurt. He waves off, hey, no problem. I'm tough. I'm a bull rider.
He hit so hard on his back that time, Donnie. I was amazed he was even able to get up.
Well, as we was watching him walk back there, we'll see this back. Looked like he's had rubber for legs. Coming around to the left. He looks just in pretty good shape here. I don't know. Okay, he's a little into his hand. He just holds on just one jump too long. Looks up. How'd you like to look up and see that coming? Wow. What a day to make your evening.
Nice bull, old Texas T. Turn back to the right, then go back to the left. Good draw.
Jimmy nods his head and is off.
Whoa!
His hand is hung up, and he is stuck on Texas T.
Jimmy Anderson trying to get in there. Look at that effort of that bullfighter. Gets the rope loose. Jimmy crashes into the barrel, but it could have been worse. He got out of that. No score. It came out of that very lucky.
Jimmy Anderson saves Jimmy Schuster tonight on Texas T. Wow, no score.
Watch his feet right here. Bull jumps out, feet comes out. Now he's hung. Okay, kid's doing the right thing, trying to stay on his feet. Bullfighter, one gets in front, trying to keep the bull going straight. Look at Jimmy Anderson. He's not up there for show. He gets that rope loose, kid comes loose, barrel makes the stop. Good tackle. Some of them pro football teams need that barrel out there.
Bo Bridges, what a shot. You can see Bo there right between the very familiar horns of Spotted Fever, one of the toughest bulls around, not just here in Mesquite, Texas, but anywhere. Activity really not over until the cowboy up on the fence and it's over. Bo Bridges trying to beat 75 points He's from Weatherford, Texas.
You saw him re-pull that rope, Dan. His hand was a little bit too far down on the side. I was just fixing to say it. Bo re-pulls it, gets it set now. He's got a good opportunity to ride this bull. He'll spin to the right first normally.
Spotted Fever, the bull. Bo Bridges, the cowboy.
Whoop,
And here
he's
we
late.
go.
Okay, he made that turn. Get your right foot down. Doesn't work. Now get up. Keep moving, Bo. Keep moving.
Oh,
Spotted Fever moves him around. Hits him. Bo spits. Clowns move in. Frank McElvain did a good job.
Bo Bridges and Spotted Fever
That had to hurt just a little bit.
makes a helicopter blade out of him. Spins him around. No score for Bo Bridges.
Let's see if we can watch it here now. He looked a little to the outside there. Looks to the outside. You don't want to do that. He took his eyes off that bull, got tipped into his hand, took the easy way down. Now he thinks he's going to get away. Look at this bull wheel around like a panther. Right on top of him. The bullfighters are both right there, getting this bull's attention. Bo's up. He's all right. Just good watching tonight.
Well, I hope you enjoyed my 1987 Worst Wrecks at Mesquite Rodeo. If you did, you should also enjoy my Best Rides at Mesquite 1987. And if you hadn't got a copy, here's how to order.
Order Don Gay's 1987 Best Rides at Mesquite Rodeo now. Send check or money order for $29.95 plus $3 shipping and handling per cassette to Mesquite Rodeo Tapes, 1818 Rodeo Drive, Mesquite, Texas 75149. Visa or MasterCard orders call 1-800-331-1000. That's $29.95 plus $3 shipping and handling for each cassette to Mesquite Rodeo Tapes, 1818 Rodeo Drive, Mesquite, Texas 75149. Or call 1-800-331-1000 for Visa or MasterCard orders. Please specify Best Rides, sorry, no CODs.
Also, if you missed my 1986 Worst Wrecks or Best Rides video, they're also available at $29.95 each plus $3 each shipping and handling. And you can order from the same address or phone number you saw a moment ago. Now be sure and specify which tapes you want. Anyway, thank you for ordering, and I hope you enjoy all the tapes. Happy trails.